Hello Leo, and welcome to your December tarot reading. You have the Ten of Wands in reverse. Now, being in its reverse position, it can have a couple different meanings. For some of you, this is going to be even more responsibilities and more tasks coming your way, and feeling overwhelmed, like this is too much for me to carry. Now, these could be physical things that you have to do, like things to check off the list, or this could be, emotional burden, that kind of thing. And being in its reverse position, like I said, this could be even more stress coming upon you. And in December, if you celebrate the holiday season, we know that sometimes that can be a catalyst for just stress and responsibilities, obligations, things like that. Another thing that it may mean is that you are being lifted from your stresses and your responsibilities. You have achieved your goals. You have done the tasks. You checked them off the list, and now is some time where you're just like, whew, that is over with. Thank goodness. And now I can focus on the things that I want to focus on, whatever that may be. So, so hopefully that is what it means for the majority of you. You have the Ace of Chalices. Now, this is actually the Ace of Cups, and you did receive it in its reverse position. Aces are gifts from the universe generally, and cups are emotions. So with it being in its reverse position, this is like an overwhelming, an overwhelming sense of emotion. And it could be even unbalanced emotions. Now, I'm getting the sense that a lot of you, this is not going to be a negative card per se. This is going to be, it may seem negative, but it's actually for the good. You know how like you can cry sometimes when you're happy, or how you can, when you're all by yourself, think about sad things, and perhaps you may even cry about things, but it's actually very therapeutic and very much needed for your health and happiness. I feel like it's going to be like that for a lot of you, that this will be time where you're going to spend perhaps thinking upon things that are not so happy, but these are things that need to be thought about. These are things that need to be mended, and you need time to heal and be kind of lethargic or emotional about these things. But it will feel good, if that makes sense. It will feel good to be able to think about these bad things. So hopefully that makes sense. But overall, it's an overwhelming feelings of emotions, and these can be negative emotions, and an unbalanced level of emotion. For the third week of December, you have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So the Six of Pentacles is all about charity and giving, and giving with a joyful heart, and being charitable, for lack of a better word. With it being in its reverse position, though, this again could mean a couple of different things. This could mean that, and this does fall on the third week of December, so if you do celebrate the holiday season, this would be very fitting. This could either mean that you are giving without a joyful heart. A lot of times when holidays come around, or even birthdays and things like that, we feel obligated to give. So we're giving, but it's not really from the heart. It's not really that you want to give them something. It's that you feel obligated to give them something. So that's one thing that this card could mean. Another thing that this card could mean is that you are giving too much. You are overspending, and this could lead to deficits in your own financial situation. So you want to be very, conscious of this. So perhaps you can turn this card upright and make it a little more positive, because, you don't want to go all gung-ho and buy everything on everyone's wish list, and for that short-lived high, and after the holiday season there's going to be a huge low, because you're going to be wondering what the heck you're going to do now because you're broke. So you definitely don't want that to be the situation that you're in. So definitely go over your finances with a fine-tooth comb before you start gift buying and giving things out. So yeah, and for those of you who don't celebrate the holiday season, this could be somebody needing something from you. Generally speaking, it will be money or something to do with finances, resources. And since the card is in its reverse position, you might very well feel the urge to tell them no. This could be a person that is always in need, kind of like someone who is a little annoying with their neediness, and you just want them to help themselves. Or this could be somebody who you don't feel is deserving of your help. So it could be that kind of thing. Okay, for the last week of December, you have the Nine of Swords in reverse. So you have received all reversed cards, Leo. Okay, the Nine of Swords. Generally not a very positive card. It's all about worrying. Something is on your mind, or many things are on your mind, and it's keeping you up late at night. Now, this is the last week of December. The holiday season is ending, and you're going into the new year. And this could be a time where you are worried about what are the next steps? What does the future hold for you? What does this new year hold for you? And generally speaking, at the end of the year, this is a time where we look back at our past year and we think about all the things that we did. Perhaps, we have some regrets, and, that can make us very sad. So yeah, there's a general worrying going on. Something that, you just can't get off your mind. It's keeping you up late at night. This could also be a card meaning bad dreams. Things could be haunting you, so to speak, in this last week. And you may seem confused or or just have those eerie type of feelings. It's kind of hard to describe, but I feel that this is, with this card, it does affect us more during the night than it does so much during the day. It's quiet, we have time to think about things and reflect upon things, and this is the time when it really affects you. With the card being in its reverse position, this could either mean that the worry is getting worse, and more, and if this is bad dreams, these could become like serious nightmares type of things. Or this card can mean that you are starting to realize answers. You're starting to put the puzzle pieces together. The bat at the window, that's generally an owl, and owls symbolize wisdom, because you have the knowledge and the wisdom that you need to figure out these worries. Whatever's, keeping you up late at night, it's kind of like what the problem is. You know what the issue is. You might be feeling the symptoms of the issue, but you know what it is, and you know what you need to do. You just might not want to do it. So you know, it's not completely hopeless or helpless. This is not a situation where you are completely helpless and are a victim, per se. This is, you really have the answers all along. You just have to dig in deep and face them, type of thing. So that is your reading in its entirety, Leo. I hope that you found it helpful. I thought it was pretty positive. The last card, not so much, but you know, we always have things that need to be worked through. So I hope that you found it helpful. If you did, please remember to push that like button and subscribe, because I'm here every month. And like always, I will see you again next month in the new year. Bye-bye.